Hello and welcome again to Mission Alive. If you look at the back, you can see coconut trees. Most of the coconut trees along the coast of Papua New Guinea are not there now. They've been washed away. They've been broken down by the rising sea levels. Rising sea levels and climate change has become a big problem in the world, and especially in the island nations of Papua New Guinea in the Pacific. I remember once going out to the far side, the far west, the far eastern side of the Trobriand Islands, and going to a school called Iluta. My visit was over and I was standing on the veranda talking to one of the teachers when he said to me, "Sister, look and tell me what you can see." So I looked around and I said to him, "What am I supposed to be looking for?" He said, "Look and tell me what you can see." So I looked around again, and to the left of me were the houses, the teachers, the classrooms, the playground, the church, and to the other side there were bushes. So I said to him, "I can see the school buildings, the teachers' houses, and I can see bushes." "Yes," he said, "you can see bushes, but you can't see trees." And between the school where I was at Liluta and the next village, there was a big open space where bushes, covered with bushes. The next village was far away. So I said, "Yes, I can't see any trees. That's true. I can only see bushes." He said, "Yes, we are clearing the ground so often now that trees don't have time to mature. Always before, in earlier times, we cleared the ground, we planted the crops, we harvested them, and then we let the land lay fallow, long enough for small trees to come up. And when the small trees came up, then we knew it was time we could plant there again. The trees had had time enough to rest. The ground had had time enough to rest. But now, no longer. We only wait for bushes to come. When the bushes to come, we clear the ground, we plant again, and we wonder why we don't get big yams, why our yams are only small, why we don't get a big yam with plenty of small ones growing from it, as should be the case. But now we get the big one, not very big, and just a few scraggly ones coming from it. We are not waiting. We are not waiting. We are not giving the land time to fallow. So it was true. On the way home, I noticed that as I drove along the main road, there were bushes, then a village, then bushes, but very few trees. The trees didn't have time to grow. Now it's much worse, because along the main road there are villages and villages and villages close together. No space even for the bushes. The bushes are behind, but they're not along the main road where there were plenty of them before. No trees. Trees are important for us, for our life, for our planet, for our world. Trees are important for us, and we are important for trees. So look after your trees. Look after your bushes too. They're not bad just because they're bushes, but they don't really give the earth, soil or the air what a tree gives. Tree sends down into the earth, values down into the earth, and brings up values. I remember watching the trees falling from a bamboo cluster. The wind was blowing and the bamboo was rocking beautifully like bamboo does. And the trees were falling to the ground. And I had a book that said, as they fall to the ground, the leaves are singing. They're not crying, they're singing. They're singing because they're going back to where they came from. They're going back to the earth. And they're going to become food for the tree that gave them life. So the leaves go back into the earth, gives them life. I listened to a science session once, and it said the leaves that fall onto the beach are so important. The crabs get them and pull them down into their holes. And they don't help the crab. The leaves move along under the sand and come to the mangroves. And the mangroves absorb the tree leaves. Leaves are so important. Take care of your trees. Take care of your world. It's your world and it's God's world. Goodbye and God bless.